Hi guys, how are you? It's Noel here. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. Very happy to have you here. Happy for all my new subscribers. Welcome and thank you for being here. Hope you'll stay. Um, this is a pick a card reading for you. Before I start, I want to say that I will be offering a Lenormand 12 cards, 12 months reading for 2021 until November 11th. So it's going to be $12. So if you want to grab your 12 cards, 12 months reading, this is the right opportunity, the right time to do so. If you want to know what's going to be the main themes, the main events for you for 2021. Okay, so this pick a card is Who Will You Marry? Who will you marry? And I was very into the letters. So not a pick a card, but pick initials. Pick some initials. You can pick an initial that is yours. Maybe it's your mother's name. Maybe it's your father's name, your brother's name. Maybe it's your best friend's name. Maybe it's your best country or favorite place initial. Pick whatever initial you feel drawn to. And I'll start and tell you who you will marry. So I will be using the this one, and I will be using my own cards as well. Okay, let me just put you a little up here. So pick your initial right now. I'll give you a few seconds while I'm going to pray for all of you. Jesus Christ, thank you so much for being with us. As you know, marriage is from you and by you. So please let us know who the people watching this video are going to marry. Thank you. Amen. All right, have you picked your initials? This is pile 1. I'm still going to call them pile 1. I'm not going to call them like pile MSEK, you know, not this way. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. All right, let's start with pile 1. I will move on those cards to the side. All right, pile 1 with your initials there. Who are you going to marry? Who are you going to marry? Who is coming for a serious relationship, for a marriage? Who are you going to marry? Okay. We have somebody that is not that wealthy, but they are building their wealth right now. They came out of nowhere. They could have had a very difficult childhood where maybe they lost a parent very early in their childhood. They must have been 6 or even 12 in those ages, and they could have lost their mothers or their mother or their dad. So they have a very difficult past. Right now they are in a period of change, and they have changed a lot also. They've been in many countries. They have moved houses or apartment a lot, and yeah, they are now building their stability and building their wealth. So does it mean that when you meet them, they are like this? It can be that they were like this, building their wealth and stability and growing, you know. And if you know somebody like that already, it's your potential marriage partner. We still have a few cards to see. Great fortune, yeah. Like From poverty to great fortune, definitely that person has been through a lot, whether it was in love, money, career, and I think it was all those three actually. And they definitely change. And now they're going to offer you something great. It's going to be a love, deep, wealthy relationship. um Sometimes you meet people who are very wealthy, but they were not wealthy, all their life. Sometimes they could have been very poor in the past. Concern, somebody who's thinking a lot. The lovers, wow, that's great. Somebody who's thinking a lot, who has their own business. Definitely that person who you will marry, they now have their own business. They were building their wealth, and now they are just, on top of the game, or they will be very soon, very shortly after you meet. And the lovers, it's a very loving person, a very the 33 is actually calling my name here. That could be their age when you meet them. 37 as well. And the lovers is just somebody who's very loving and caring, and they're going to take great care of you financially, especially financially. I want to take that one. Courtship, yeah, they're going to take care of you. They will be very loving, very romantic straight away at first. And I feel like it's going to be love at first sight for them. So you will not have to, even if you are a male, you will not have to work that hard. I feel like they will be very into you straight away. They will be very into you straight away. It's somebody who works a lot. Okay, somebody works a lot. They have their own business, so they have to be on top of the game all the time. That's great that they could build themselves like that. It could be because, they were lost. When you lose a parent, you kind of lose your guidance. You lose, you lose a lot, basically. And you have to be strong and build yourself back again. Okay, you have wait 2 days, and you have in December. Oh, wow. Okay. So wait 2 days for some. So it could be for those ones, somebody that you know already, especially if you recognize any initial here. Wait 2 days, or in December you'll meet that person. So I don't know if it's going to be this December, and I wish it's going to be this December for you. Otherwise, I'm more drawn to next year, actually. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Pray now for it. Pray now for it. So it's definitely, if you want to meet that man, you should and can pray right now. Pause the video and pray. If that man is someone that you, man or woman, if that person is somebody that you would like to have in your life, especially very soon and this year. Okay, so that is for you, pile 1. Okay, pile 2, welcome to your reading. Who will you marry? Who are you going to marry? And let's start straight away. What kind of person are you going to marry? Male or female watching the video? Who will you marry? Who will you marry? I'm picking up a singer, somebody who likes to sing, maybe just in the bathroom, but like a big singer. Like they sing quite a bit. They love that. We have despair, distant horizons, and a child. Somebody maybe that has a child right now. Somebody older than you, definitely. More than 5 years, I would say. Somebody who is different than you, different culture, different religion, different background, different race, all of this. Not all together, but at least one. And Yeah, I feel like there could be for a very, very few of you some in the in the depressive side. Maybe they lost a job recently. Otherwise, it's somebody who is a thinker as well. They think too much. I'm picking up air sign actually. Yeah, somebody who could have been depressed in the past. Maybe somebody who has had a divorce and that's why they have a child. Great fortune. So somebody who works hard, who has the money, who has a nice stability, nice job in their career. Yeah. They could live in the countryside. They could live in the countryside, and they could, because I feel like they are very different from, the people that you can find in the city. I don't know how to explain that. They have different way of thinking, different way of talking. So they could have an accent, very strong accent. I don't know from which country, but they are, yeah, it's coming from their countryside. Yeah, thinking a lot, definitely. It's coming from their countryside side, like or from their kind of village side. They think a lot. They always think before they act because they've been disappointed, they've been deceived, they've been, desperate for someone in the past, they've been hurt. I don't know if you can see all the cards. I hope so, but at least you can read they've been disappointed a lot in the past and they just are not ready for another relationship that's not gonna work. And the first time when you meet them, they're going to send you a message. So it can be a letter, a text, it can be an email, it can be even somebody working in a company that sends you an email. And then you have to respond, and then you have to meet them face to face. It can be online as well, okay? Definitely online for a great majority of you. Sending your text, email, or message online. Yeah, because especially if they are from another country or another city than you, or another just background, they could be just in the countryside and you in the city. They are very far from you, physically, I would say. I mean, very far, at least 2 hours distance by car, I would say. Yeah, car or train. All right, now what else for that person? Who will you marry? I'm picking up a Peter just here. Peter. And Peter. And I feel like that Peter is actually a Christian, fervent Christian, not just a Christian. What else do we have? In December. Oh, okay. A lot of people are gonna meet. It will happen in 2 months. Okay. Wow, that is pretty clear. So we are now in October, November, December. It will happen in 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it means you'll meet that person in 2 months, and if you know that person already, they're going to propose to you. That is amazing. All right. All right. It is possible, yeah. And this is just confirming if you had any doubt about, okay, will I marry? I'm dating someone now for a few years and I don't know if they really want to be with me. I don't know if they're thinking it's a serious relationship or what. And the answer is yes, it is. It is, and it will happen. It is possible. So there is marriage on the cards for you. That is great. Congratulations, pile 2. Thank you for being here. Talk to you soon. Welcome, pile 3. If you picked those initials here, who will you marry? Let's see. Who are you going to marry? 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 Okay. Somebody who can be a widow. Oh, or I don't know how you say widow for a man. um, okay, somebody who has a high status, that could be a manager, a boss somewhere. They could own a business company. They could be in the military as well. Yeah, definitely in the military, especially, you know, if there's a lot of loss around them, physical loss, um, like people who have passed away. It can be just one of their family member. The family is actually very important for them. They could have a very no, actually, they have a very, very big family. So yeah, high honor. They have a great job and it pays well. It pays really, really well, and they love their job. They love their job, and you can actually meet them at work. They could be your boss or something. Yeah, they think a lot. They have a lot of responsibilities, and I feel like it's responsibilities, also family responsibilities. Like people are always asking for them, counting on them. They're always on demand. They're always, the one person that people call, and they could have many brothers and sisters and things like that. So yeah, they are a family person. What else? Oh wow, sudden wealth. Okay. So you were dealing with, I don't know if you can see, can you? You're dealing with a very very wealthy person actually. Yeah. Not saying that he's a millionaire or she's a billionaire or she's a star, but they just have the money in the bank. They could have um, lost a parent, and they got the money from because the inheritance. Yeah, inheritance is the term. They could have inherited some money, and that's why they are like full of coins and all of this. You have a false person. They have been cheated on, and so they are extremely careful with their love life, and they can be a bit, and this you might not like, they can be a bit jealous and maybe obsessive over you, or possessive. Okay, one last card here. Okay, they have the money and they behave just like people who have money. Courtship. So yeah, they really want you, and they will actually court you, and once they feel that you like them back, like they will believe that they kind of own you, but not in a negative way. It's just that they are afraid to be cheated on again. And not to say that they will be jealous, throughout your marriage, but at least at the beginning, during the courtship, they can be like, okay, who are you talking to? Like, can I see your friends, or things like that? But don't be scared. It's not gonna be that crazy, because once they understand that, okay, you're not a liar, you're not playing with them, they will just calm down and ease out. Okay, it will happen in 2 months, and go now. Okay, it could be that the person is already coming very soon, and this year, and definitely 2 months. after you watch this video, and please come and let me know. Not the what, not the marriage. Be careful. Not the marriage. The encounter or the meeting the person, right? Unless, of course, you are dating a wealthy man now who is a bit like a superstar. I mean, a financial superstar, or who has got an inheritance. It could be also somebody who's older than you. It doesn't have to be. And what else? They can have a little bit of a belly, especially for men. Not too much, just a little bit. Maybe they drink some beer or something. Or they love good food. But just the belly, nothing else. Like just a tiny bit. A tiny bit. All right. Is there anything else here? Is there anything else? Go now. Go now. This will... That person, whether... Okay, I'm seeing the Chariot in my head. A Cancer would definitely fit that description, actually. Definitely. A Cancer. Okay, stay true to yourself. That is for you and for the person. When you meet that person, stay true to yourself. Don't try to hide. Don't even hide anything, okay? As I told you, they could be a bit jealous, and they could be, you know, very, very kind of strict, you know? And yeah, pretty clear. Stay true to yourself. Okay, pile friend? Thank you for being here. Talk to you soon. Welcome, pile 4. If you pick those initials here, who will you marry? Who will you marry? Let's see. Who will you marry, pile 4? If you pick those initials, who will you marry? Who will you marry? Okay, toil and labor. It's somebody that you're going to meet at work, or you have met the person already at work. They work a lot. They can be one of your neighbor, or they can work next to your place, or they can be just a neighbor, live next to your place. They can be... Oh my, wow, okay. We have somebody great here. They can be somebody who is selling houses, or who wants to buy a house. Maybe they can also buy your house, or you're gonna sell your house to them. Goes like this. Or you are the one selling houses, and they can be a client of yours. They can be they can, if you work in these how you call that, the houses market thingy, you know, they can work with you in that department. They are a giver. They are a giver. The first gift they will give you will be actually of gold. So it could be white gold, or you know, gold. Male or female. Okay, I feel like they are a smoker for sure. They are a smoker. I don't know if they're going to keep that habit or if they are not. Definitely a smoker. Okay. Ooh. For one of you, it's somebody that has been beaten when they were a child. For just one of you. And it's something that they are not going to tell you straight away. It could take few years, even into the marriage, into the wedding, into the marriage, for them to actually tell you what happened to them. They could have been raped also, or had some sexual harassment in the past, male or female. Sorry. But they are a great person, and because they are a great person, usually great persons, they always like have to face things like that. I don't know why. a coffin. Yeah, it could also be that one of their family member or friends died from a cancer. It could have been the smoking, like a lungs cancer. It could have been their relatives, a friend, and these are very specific details, and so you won't be able to to mistake that person from another. Uh, so there is a lung cancer or just any cancer here, somebody who died from a cancer. That could have been a man, actually, a man who died from a cancer. We have here privileged lady. So I feel like they really see you or put you on a pedestal. They really see you as a king or a queen. And the mature woman, okay, and their mother is definitely around them all the time. So maybe they lost their dad, and so now they really are focused a lot on their mother. The mother almost takes all the decisions. Maybe they live with their mom still, and maybe they live with their mom because they themselves have survived a cancer or a bad illness, but they've survived. And don't worry, they won't be ill when you meet them. They will not. Or even when you're married. But it's something that if they smoke now, it's something that they have to try and cut off, because just because, some people, they can stand the cigarettes and all that, and some people cannot. So yeah. So basically, that person that you're going to marry, you will have to marry their mother as well. Not in a negative way, because I feel like their mother, she might look cold or a bit dry, but she's not. She's not. So, so if you're looking for a female, that's the same. They could be a very, very close to their mother. And I would say also, if they are a female, if you're looking for a female, they have maybe lost their mother and not the dad. The dad is especially for a man. But it doesn't have to be, as I told you. It can be just a relative, uncle, or okay, we'll stop here. We're gonna have more. So if you happen to know somebody already that fits that description, and maybe you can also recognize some initials here, then this is your person. This is your person. Wait 7 days or about a week until you meet that person. It will happen in 2 months. Okay, well, we have this card again. So a lot of people watching this video are going to have somebody coming around December. It's like, okay, everybody's gonna mingle in December. Okay, or 2 months after you watch this video, but wait 7 days for a few. And I think this is when you know the person already. Maybe they could tell you, okay, I love you, I want to be with you in a relationship. And all the timing here, it's about, not about the marriage, it's about when you meet that person, actually, or when that person comes into your life. So, yes, follow that path. Follow that path. Perfect. That person is for you. They have been through a lot. They can have a very sticky parent. It doesn't matter. That person is for you, and you can grow together. You will grow together. You will learn so much from each other, and it's just going to be amazing. So trust that this person is the right one. Okay, thank you, thank you for watching. For all of you, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And again, as I said, if you want to have a reading with me, my info it's like info and information. My info is down below, and don't forget the Lenormand reading, 12 cards. And I can actually also use the keeper cards. It depends on your preference, but Lenormand reading, 12 cards for 12 months and for 2021. All right? And this is $12. Thank you for watching, guys. I send you a lot of love, peace, and blessings, and I love you all. Bye-bye.